Sup nerds, you guys want to see a dead body? Today we have LordKnightmon X versus Dynasmon. Caleb won the die roll, so he starts off by hatching Caramon, evoing into Taper, and then playing Candlemon for 3 and getting his Scourge on. Does get max value, adds Candlemon and Mistymon. I hatch my Suno, evo into Goblimon. And I play Deltamon for 5, discard Black Gato, and blow up his Candlemon. This is a matchup where I'm in no particular rush to promote. He plays Candlemon, Scourges top 3 again. Does get max value once again, Wizard X and Dynasmon. I would prefer for him to promote first so I can respond to his board. Same thing as versus Bees. I don't think they can OTK me, so I'm going to let them go first into the field. I'm going to promote, respond to their board, and by the time they get a chance to respond to mine, they're already dead. I activate Protoform, evo into Cerberus X for 2 memory, draw 1, trash 1. Sadly, don't have a purple Rookie to play for free, so I just trash Cerberus X and choke him to 1. I do have blockers, so Caleb can't get a free chip shot with his Candlemon. He thought about it, but I mentioned that I do have blocker. Then evos into Wizard X and Raising, sets me to 2. I evo into LordKnightmon for 3, triggers effect, play Black Gato, bot deck his Candlemon, and draw 1. And just choke him to 1. I am playing in the raising area, I'm playing in the battle area, obviously, but I still have a rookie ready to come up and promote to respond to whatever he does if he does end up promoting. He just activates Kari, sets me to 3. Activate Purple Memory Boost, go to 0, Scourge top 4. Man, I really want to add the Anubis. It's so tempting to add it if you see it off of a search. But I really need the Cerberus so I can get my Cerberus X full effect, since I don't have another Protoform in my hand. So I do add the Cerberus, put the Anubis on top. And then I just evo into Dober X and Raising. Now I'm good to go. If he promotes on his turn, I'll be able to promote and pop off on him. So he does promote. Kind of assumed he would, after he guaranteed himself 3 memory with the setter. He goes into Misty, triggers Misty effect, trashes tap security to set my LordKnightmon to 6k DP, draws a card from Taper, and also gains jamming from the Caramon. And he taps Kari to give Black Gato -1 security check until the end of my turn. He was into Dynasace for 4, triggers Dynasace effect, trashes top to -6k on my LordKnightmon, Protoform triggers, and I add the Cerberus X to hand. And now his Dynus is plus 4k with blocker, so he's 16k. I promote. I evo into Cerberus for 3, trigger Cerberus effect, add Cerberus X to hand. Evo into Cerberus X for 0, draw 1, trash 1. Trash Gobbly, play Gobbly. I give Gobbly Rush from Cerberus Inheritable, gain 2 memory, and draw 1 from my Inheritables. Pop the Min Boost, go to 5. Evo into LordKnightmon for 3, trigger LordKnightmon effects, play Delta, trigger Delta effects, discard Pillowmon to blow up the Candlemon, because why not? Activate Protoform, evo into LordKnightmon X for 0, de-evo his Dynus by 4 stages or until I hit a rookie, gain 4 memory from Ace Overflow, swing security, trigger Alliance, and then pop Delta to unsuspend with a Cerberus X effect. 2 checks, 20k, collision, piercing. Swing again, Alliance with the Black Gato. Unfortunately, do check a Revelation of Light, which clears my other 2 bodies, otherwise I would have just killed him with my Goblimon. Sag. In hindsight, I should have evoed that stack up to play around Revelation of Light and Dragon's Roar out of security so I could just kill him for sure on this turn. But oh well. I just hard play Cerberus X. I could play back a Digimon with Cerberus X's on play, but a Revelation of Light is a persistent effect, so it would just kill whatever I played back, so there's no reason to do it. Caleb hatches Caramon, he was in a Taper. Not really much you can do here anyway. At this point, he's like thinking about what he can do, and I'm thinking that maybe he's going to hard play Dynus X so he can at least recover 1, and then hope that his security gets him there, which I don't know what it could possibly be. I guess like Dragon's Roar into Dragon's Roar into Dragon's Roar or something like that. But he ends up not even having Dynus X in his hand. He does play the Dynus thinking that if I swing with my LordKnightmon X first, collision would force his Dynus to block and then he'd get to recover. But I can just swing with my Cerberus X first, and then obviously nothing happens. I just swing for game. He realizes this, and then he scoops. So we do take game 1. By the way, if you guys enjoy this type of content, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. And if you're interested in my LordKnightmon X deck profile, link will be in the pinned comment below. And if you're interested in joining our community Discord, link will be in the pinned comment below as well. Alright, so Caleb makes me go first for game 2. I hatch Suno, Evo into Psychmon, and then Evo into Ogre for 2. He hatches Kiaramon, Evo's into Taper. Plays Candles, Scourges top 3. Adds Wizard, but bot decks 2 of his memory setters. I don't know how many he plays. Activate Wisdom, Scourge top 2. Add Dobrex, Sag, bot deck one of my proto forms, but I do get to choke him to 1. He pokes at me with Candle. Checks Black Gato Uber, which is pretty nice here. So it does battle, the Candlemon dies, and then Black Gato plays itself to the field, bot decks the Candlemon, and I draw a card. Then Caleb Evas into Wizardmon to pass turn. Yeah, I do already have a proto form in my hand, so bot decking that other one wasn't really a big deal. I poke it in with Black Gato. Check a Dragon's Roar, it blows it up. And then I Wisdom Training, choke him to 1 again. I'm really tempted to add the Lady Dev X, but I add the LordKnightmon instead. Caleb promotes. Evo's into Wizard X for free, adds top security to hand to put Dragon's Roar on the bottom. Gains a memory and draws a card from his inheritables and gives himself jamming. This is what I was waiting on. Now that he's promoted, I'm going to be able to promote and pop off on him. Activates Proto Form. Evo's into Skull Bellucci for 3 memory. Triggers Skull Bellucci's effect, trashes top security to pop something and gain a memory to maintain turn. Swings with jamming, checks purple memory boost. Thank you very much. Wasn't necessary, but we appreciate it. Evo's into Dynasx for 4, triggers Dynasx's effect, trashes top security card to trash the top of my security card, gains 4,000 DP until the end of my turn, and also unsuspends from Skull Bellucci, and then end of his turn, he recovers +1 since he's at 2 or fewer. I promote, activate Proto Form, this is going to hurt, Evo into Cerberus X for 2, trigger effect, draw 1, trash 1, trash Leviah X, play back Gobbly, gain a memory from Ogremon Inheritable, draw 1 from Suno. Pop Wisdom, Evo into LordKnightmon for 1 memory, trigger LordKnightmon effects, play Black Gato, take a peek at Caleb's trash. I'm not really concerned about anything he can do with his trash, so I just bot deck his Skull Bellucci and draw a card. I pop Wisdom, Evo into Dober X for 0, draw 1, trash 1. Trash Pillow, gain a memory from Goblinmon Inheritable. Evo into Cerberus for 3 memory. Finally see a LordKnightmon X, that's what I was digging for. Evo into Cerberus X for free, draw 1, trash 1. Trash Labra, play back Labra. I use Cerberus X's Inheritable to give Cerberus X itself Rush, and then I gain a memory from Dober X Inheritable. Pop Purple Memory Boost, go to 3, Evo into LordKnightmon X for 1, de-Evo the Dynasx by 4 stages, or until I hit a rookie, whichever comes first. So I swing with Collision, trigger Alliance, suspend Labramon, and then pop the Labra to unsuspend the Cerberus X effect. So 2 checks, 16k. He's forced to block with the Taper. Proto Form is a mandatory effect, so he has to do as much as possible, so it does recover to the top of his security, even though he can't actually add a Digimon card from his sources. I check the Proto Form, and then a Candlemon. I swing again, trigger Alliance, Black Gato. Check the Dragon's Roar that I knew was there. It blows up the Black Gatomon, and then he recovers. And there's no reason for me to swing with my Cerberus X here, because I don't want to just die to his security for free. I'd rather force him to answer 2 bodies at least on his turn, rather than just 1. And this is probably unnecessary here, but I was just like, whatever, I think the game's over anyway. Evo into Anubis for 4. Triggers effects, discarding Cerberus X, Pillow, and Psych to play Cerberus X for 2 memory, and then trigger Cerberus X is on play to play back the Psychmon. And actually, we have 2 chets here. 1 for the Cerberus X being played. I should have drawn 1 from the Anubis, and the Psychmon being played, I should have drawn another card. So I should have drawn 2 extra cards here. I just didn't think about it. He hatches Kiaramon. Evo's in a Taper. And I played Psychmon here just on the off chance he has a Death X in his deck or in his hand randomly. Seemed like the best target to play. And at this point, there's not really much he's going to be able to do. All right, so Caleb does scoop. So we do take the match 2-0, but I appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy seeing this kind of content. Want to come back for more. But until next time, see ya.